Hello, welcome to another video in the negative numbers series. This is the first video covering the F3 outcome. Take a moment to remember the knowledge you gained in F1 and F2 and try to answer these questions. Now you know that negative 5 is of course a negative number and is down here on the number line. Positive 5 is the same distance above net zero. Now sometimes we want to emphasize that it's positive 5 we're talking about, and sometimes we write positive 5 like this with a plus sign in front of it. The important thing to realize here is that these two are both the number positive 5, just written in a different way. There's no difference between these two numbers. How does that look in practice? This number sentence is one of the ones that you did at the beginning of this video as an example. Let's look carefully at what's going on here. On the left hand side there are two numbers. There's negative 6 and positive 4. And in between them there's an operation, which is to add them together. Now the 4 in this sentence on the left hand side is positive, and sometimes we like to emphasize that, and we can write the sentence like this. Let's see what's going on here. Again, we've got the negative 6 and we've got a positive 4, and the operation in between is still to add. And the important thing here is to realize that these two are both the same number. They're both positive 4, just written a little bit differently. Let's do another example. This is the other example that you did at the start of the video. Let's see what's going on. There's a positive 4 here and a positive 10 here, and in between them the operation is to subtract. Now the 4 and the 10 in this sentence are positive, and sometimes we like to emphasize this fact. And so we can write the sentence like this. And let's just check it's the same. We've got a number positive 4 and a number positive 10. The operation in between is still subtract. And again, the vital thing is that these two are both the number positive 10. And these two are both the number positive 4. They're just written a little differently. So here are some number sentences. I want you to look at them carefully and figure out in each one, what are the numbers, are they positive or negative, and what's the operation in between them. Well, in the first one, we've got positive 6 and positive 11, and the operation is to subtract. In the second one, we've got negative 2 and negative 6, and the operation is to add. And in the third one, we've got positive 5 and positive 10, and the operation is to subtract. Take a moment to read this example. The numbers here are positive 7 and positive 3. The operation is subtract, and we know that positive 7 is just 7, and positive 3 is just 3, and 7 take away 3 is 4. You don't have to write this extra line if you don't need to. Here's another example for you to read. The numbers are negative 3 and positive 5, and the operation is to add. Negative 3 plus, well, positive 5 is just 5. Let's do this on a number line. We have to start at negative 3. We have to go up 5 places because we're adding 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the answer of 2. Again, you don't have to write this line if you're confident doing it without. Finally, here's an example for you to try. Pause the video and give it a go. The numbers in this example are +6 and +5. The operation is subtract. So that's just 6 take away 5, which is 1. That's the end of this video. Next time, adding negative numbers.